Yo, what is good, YouTube? Matty Dubs here, back with another video, guys, and we just got some amazing news that I wanted to share with you guys, Cleveland Browns fans. DeAndre Hopkins has become available. The Arizona Cardinals released him from the team, and now he is free to sign wherever he wants to go. And the good news is they have Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson, if you don't know, is a former teammate of DeAndre Hopkins, which could be the immediate gateway to get DeAndre Hopkins over here to Cleveland. Now, before we get into the video, before I tell you everything that I know and what could be possibly going down in the next couple of days here for the Cleveland Browns and DeAndre Hopkins, do me a huge favor, guys. Smash that like button. Let's see if you guys can get this video up to 500 likes if you want DeAndre Hopkins on the Cleveland Browns for 2023. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Join the family. I will be covering the entirety of the NFL offseason, which includes the rest of training camp, mini camp, preseason, regular season, all the breaking news. I got you guys covered. So join the family. Turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we, go live for a game. Every time we post a video, make sure you guys are here. But without any further ado, let's get into DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson and what they could potentially be together in Cleveland. Now, obviously, we know the former Arizona Cardinal wide receiver DeAndre Hopkins is available. And now, breaking news comes out a little while ago, literally like probably an hour as I'm recording this video, an hour ago. Listen, Hopkins is open to joining the Cleveland Browns, and just like that, the odds of him going to Cleveland have skyrocketed, and now they're maybe one of the top 3 teams that are in contention for DeAndre Hopkins. Obviously, as a guy like D-Hop, man, he's been struggling to get into the playoffs, been struggling to make a deep run in the playoffs, and he wants to go to a contender. Now, most of the teams that have cap space right now are not contenders, but there are some that could get him onto their team in 2023, and the Cleveland Browns are one of them. And I think Deshaun Watson is a major factor on why he could potentially be going there and why the Browns are a dark horse to sign him. Now, Hopkins and Deshaun Watson played together on the Houston Texans from 2017 to 2019. The two combined for over 315 catches, 4,100 yards, and 31 touchdowns. And during his time with Houston, they went 24-13 with their time together. Now, Hopkins is getting up there in age. He's 30 years old, and he's looking for a big contract, which we talked about a little while ago. And like we said, they have a lot of great talent at the wide receiver position already. You got guys like Amari Cooper, DPJ, Cedric Tillman. You got, Elijah Moore coming over here, David Bell, Marquise Goodwin. I mean, there's guys all up and down this roster that have been, amazing. But what you need to know is DeAndre Hopkins could make this team a hell of a lot better. Now, his decision is not in yet. We don't know where he's going to go, but we need to know that the Browns are definitely a landing spot for him, but there are other teams as well, like the Kansas City Chiefs, the Buffalo Bills, who both don't have a lot of cap space to get him, but they could potentially open up some cap space, or Hopkins could, take a pay cut. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Cleveland Browns might be the #1 team to get him right now. But there are only 9 teams available in the NFL with over $15 million left in cap space. And those teams include the Chicago Bears, the Carolina Panthers, the Detroit Lions, the Colts, the Packers, the Texans, the Jets. But most of those teams are not what you would say contenders. Now, maybe you could say the Detroit Lions are. But other than that, there's no other teams that are really, up there in terms of contention. Now, there are some teams like the Cincinnati Bengals, the 49ers, and the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, the problem with those teams are they're not pressing, or they don't need a wide receiver. Now, the Browns don't either, but the combination of Hopkins and Deshaun Watson could be deadly again. You pair them up with Amari Cooper, Elijah Moore, Cedric Tillman, David Bell. This team would be absolutely scary next season. Now, that's probably one of the biggest reasons I would love for them to bring in DeAndre Hopkins. Listen, a former first-round pick. He's been a Pro Bowler for a lot of years. He's been a Pro Bowler. He has 6 years he went over 1,000 yards receiving, and he could do it here again in 2023 if he's paired up with Deshaun Watson once again. Guys, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you want DeAndre Hopkins on the Cleveland Browns, or would you rather go in another direction? Would you rather keep the wide receiver core that you have right now and not make any changes? But obviously right now the Browns look scary good. Amari Cooper, DPJ, Elijah Moore, David Bell, Tillman, Goodwin, Anthony Schwartz, Jakeem Grant. I mean, up and down this roster, the offensive line looks good. You got David Njoku. You got another former Houston Texan and Jordan Atkins. You got Harrison Bryant, Nick Chubb, Jerome Ford. I mean, everywhere you look, this team is, riddled with talent. And then even on defense, you got Myles Garrett, you got Dalvin Tomlinson, you got Zadarius Smith, you got, J.O.K., you got Anthony Walker, Denzel Ward, Grant Delpit, Juan Thornhill, Greg Newsome. I mean, there's guys everywhere on this roster. Do you guys think that DeAndre Hopkins would make this team an instant contender for the Super Bowl next season? Guys, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Turn on post notifications so you're notified every time we drop some breaking news in the NFL. And with that being said, I appreciate you guys coming through today. Like I said, we're going to be covering the entirety of the NFL offseason. Free agency, minicamp, training camp, OTAs, whatever you guys need to know, I got you guys covered. And I did post videos breaking down who's been showing out in OTA so far. So if you guys are interested in that, there is, some videos that I posted over the last couple of days. So you guys can go check that out as well. But hopefully in the next couple of days here, we find out if this DeAndre Hopkins and Deshaun Watson will once again be reunited. But this time in Cleveland. Guys, I love you, appreciate you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Today's video is brought to you by Pro Class, the absolute best place for you to take your game to the highest level. It's the first of its kind sports training and development platform where you can reach your highest potential by learning from some of the best athletes on the entire planet. Some of these guys include Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox, Allen Iverson, DeMar DeRozan, and so many more. And I have some great news for you guys. If you guys go use my code MattyDubs, you'll get 50% off hundreds of training videos, workouts, and drills, and you can get in the lab right now. So go check it out. Go steal some of the secrets from some of the top players in the world right now. And if you are interested in developing your skills at any level, if you play in middle school, high school, college, or if your goal is just to be a better athlete, a better basketball player, this is where you need to go. Nobody else does this. Go check them out, and you can learn, develop your skills at a fast pace, high speed level. Click the link in the description for instant access to all of the secrets in the world. And remember, using code MattyDubs will get you 50% off right now, so don't miss out on this offer.